We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 47. 26. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
26.
Now Prescott. And this is Parker, complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Redskins.
Here we go. 49. Right there in the middle. 55. Hit. Watch the twist. Then we're going to 53. 26. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Ridley, 59 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go. 30 base.
My 54.
Chopper. Shoot.
On first down, it's Waters. He's got a first down past the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Yeah, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
A first down throw for Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
There we go. Kill.
Check. Fresh down.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 46. We're going to 54. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15. I'm going to run you over.
47.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Here we go. Going to 54.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we... We step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Line in.
15. Mike 15. Rip left.
Hey, kill.
15. Mike 15. Yeah.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
61, matchbox right.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Get it.
Off the play fake, Young. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Mike's by 4. Get your swarm on.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Break. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run on first down. Waters. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, wahoo! Yo, go, go! Look at me! Go! Ready?
Throwing on second down. Young. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 26 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the red zone now, Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Greystone travel. Let's go. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Go now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
80 weapon. 5.
He's checking. Crash.
Shift, watch the shift.
Deuce.
Hard.
Check 25.
Hit it.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Kill. Hey, kill. 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There you go.
Mike's 15.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
26.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Parker. Incomplete. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
General West.
On first down, it's Waters. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
49ers 3.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Watch the screen.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Rock it.
Check 9, check 9.
Right there, 54.
X3. 218. Chopper. Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, it's our house. Kill.
Hey.
Kill.
Shoot.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Redskins 14, 49ers 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
At the 18-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch QB drop. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Alpha. Hey, lock it.
Watch the twist.
Yep. Blue draw quarters. Snap.
Now Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
At the 49ers 47-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kill. 26.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. He's tired of reading.
Then we're going to 53.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
26.
Off the play fake. Prescott. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
go 47.
Let's pick it up.
26.
Prescott now. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll go down as a loss of 8. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Protein spill.
He can't hang.
Hey, Sam off.
Chance.
They'll run on 1st down. Waters. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now here's Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
He's coming.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Echo.
Hey, Mike 52. All day, baby.
Young working out of the gun. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's taken it around the 40. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Everybody, 4-8. Everybody, kill.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Prescott. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Westbrook. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Under 10. 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's got room. The 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Delta. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
27.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
down. Get down.
Watch 15. Watch 15. Watch 15.
Let's go, D.
26.
Third and long for Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch safety creep. 80 weapon. Safety's creeping.
First throw now for the backup Allen. And finding the tight end Wilson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 11. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
We're going to 52. 15, Mike, 15.
It's been a long day for you. 49, check 49, check 49.
Okay. Set. Kill. 26.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott, incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that takes us from second to third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On first down, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller, picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To the air, Allen. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Half 85, half 85.
40, check. Switch. No.
On play action, Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3.
It's a gain of 55. Complete to DK Metcalf. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check nickel.
Check. All 52.
Check.
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Get the ball. Check safety.
Out.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Waters, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
It's coming again. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check 37. Check 37.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't?
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Check 26. Check 26.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Hatchet.
Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
first down. Waters. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
218, chopper.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, home.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Barkley. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught. It's Parker. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Stop. Slam. 5 wide. 52. Tight. You go tight.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Waters, and he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Mike 5-4. They can't hang with us. Tight dog. Out.
Regular.
Allen now on 1st down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
56.
6-6.
Pull it high.
97's the mic. 97's the mic.
Watch the pass.
That's in. Sub. Undercrush. Half.
To throw, it's Allen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Blue draw Corker.
97's the mic. Double dog. That's the way. 97's the mic. 97's the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Middle.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
97's the mic.
On third and long, it's Allen. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We're going to 54. 1 in.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Come on.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
55 Mike, 55. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Check 3. Kill.
The toss out to Barkley. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. All right, so then instead of a two-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
97's the mic. 97's the mic.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Check three, check three.
Shift.
Back to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Tight end right. 3 down.
Alert.
97's the mic. 97's the mic.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
Set, hut, check, change head. 30 base. Set, hut. Here we go. 60 outlaw. Topper! Topper! High seven, high seven. High! Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh, Great Stone, Travel, Charlie, Charlie. Hood. Here we go. Set. 80 weapon. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Six. Ready, go. On the double. We good. 32. Right up. Down. 6. Hut, go. Come on, set, go! Ready, right! General, west! Loaded! Hut! Set, ready! 18 Gator, 18, set up! Ready! KK! Ready! Set! Get the plan! Orbit! Set, hut! Ready! And read! Hunt! 64! Wing! Ready! Let's go now. 91, 61, matchbox, light, smoke. High go. Let's go. 10, Lobo. Blue jaw conquers. Ball trot! Go! Echo! Six, hut! Ready! 60 yards! 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Don't go. Zoom. Hut. Ready, set. H3 to H. Hut. Set, hut, 10, Tuscan, Topper, Buzz, yes, hey, bravo, zip, ready, go. Grace, we good. Here we go. Hut go. Here we go. Here we go. Say go. Here we go. Set. Hut. Hut. Down. 70 ending. 80 weapons. Leo. Set up. On the set. 66. Bullet high. Haywood. Haywood. Like it. Bang. Ready. Ready up. General. West. Set hut. Come on, set. 30 base. Rotate. Spell. Ready, ready.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Six-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They find some open field here. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 49 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
SOS.
Here we go, 47.
SOS.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
You got nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys didn't come.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a road. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Protein spill. 44.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. 20. Washington's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Hey, Charlie. Double.
I'm coming.
Beat these two.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
61, matchbox, light. Let's go! 3-2. Hey, high 7. Check 24, check middle. Hey, 44.
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
26 Mike. Here we go. 26 Mike. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, 35 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. A good pickup of 6 there on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. This is Elliott. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. It's caught. Cooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I'm care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
4th down, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
There you go. Go right in. 98 to Mike. I got it. Hey, kill.
The first down carry by Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boswell good with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott from the gun. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Prescott now from the 50. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Intended that time for Cooper.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch twist. Show that bench release and go. Hey, do. Middle.
Now Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Boswell's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Roethlisberger. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Quarter.
Go! Joker.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
50.
Watch 54.
Take both of them. These two. Swirl.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Roethlisberger now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
He's coming, double up. Hey, switch gears. Pick the edge. Come. Check 31.
Play fake to counter. Now Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. Prescott now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Extra point now by Boswell. Oh, and he pulled it right. It's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Steven Nelson. Cooper was the target there. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now. Play
action. Now Roethlisberger. And And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go. Like 5. Jack 16. Let's face it. 50. Bravo.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Like 80. Alert.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get... And now here is another interception. Picked off by Mark Barron. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, 26 yards. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Steelers 36, Cowboys 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Able to fight through one tackle. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. On first down, it's Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yet, and that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten there to make the grab, and the Cowboys cut into that lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Now let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
55, Mike, got 55.
26.
Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Completes it to Jason Witten. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch. Jack 16.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Monday, Greystone, travel.
Check 24. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Alert.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Don't get nervous.
Check nickel.
These two.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.